Herobrine, a name almost as old as Minecraft itself. Herobrine's name alone struck fear in generations of Minecraft players. This is how Herobrine went from a creepypasta on 4chan to being known by almost every single Minecraft player that played from 2010 all the way to 2015 by cementing himself as a Minecraft legend. Today, I'll be telling you guys who Herobrine is, how he got his legendary status, how he kept the status, how people stopped believing in him over time, and much, much more. Before we begin, we're coming up on 1,500 subscribers, so if you guys enjoy the video anytime, please consider subscribing and join the club before we reach this amazing milestone. So make sure to subscribe before it's too late. Trust me, you won't regret it. Now enjoy the video. Before Herobrine became a trend, and before children were frightened at the very thought of Herobrine being in their world, he was on 4chan. On an unknown date, sometime in 2010, an anonymous user made a post called a creepypasta on 4chan's paranormal board. This story stood out from others because it was new and unique. The story goes as follows. I had recently spawned a new world in single-player Minecraft. Everything was normal at first as I began chopping down trees and crafting a workbench. I noticed something move against the dense fog. I have a very slow computer, so I had to play with a tiny render distance. I thought it was a cow, so I pursued it, hoping to grab some hides for armor. It wasn't a cow though. Looking back at me was another character with the default skin, but his eyes were empty. I saw no name pop up, and I double checked to make sure I wasn't in multiplayer mode. He didn't stay long. He looked at me and quickly ran into the fog. I pursued out of curiosity, but he was gone. This was the first document and screenshot about Herobrine that I know about. Interestingly enough, Herobrine wasn't actually called Herobrine at the time. That name didn't come until later on. Anyway, after the mysterious figure disappeared, the user reported having weird events happening in his world, like random pyramids in the ocean, random 2x2 tunnels, forests with no leaves, and much more. Since the user thought all of these random events were the work of a mysterious figure he saw next to the fog, he increased the render distance to try and get another glimpse of him. To no avail, the user went onto Planet Minecraft forums to ask people if they had seen this figure or any of these things happening to their world. Though this doesn't usually happen, the post was reportedly deleted in under 5 minutes by a user named Herobrine, who messaged him telling him to stop. Upon seeing this message, the user went to his profile only to find that it didn't actually exist. After a little time, he was messaged by another user claiming to have seen this wide-eyed figure as well, and knew a small directory of people who have actually seen him as well. Upon further investigation, the users figured out that his name was frequently used by a Swedish gamer. After some information gathering, it was revealed to actually be Notch's brother, who was the original creator of Minecraft. They decided to email Notch asking if he had a brother, and he responded, "I did, but he is no longer with us." And this is actually how the legend of Herobrine was born. Now we're going to look at how his legend is permanently cemented in the minds of Minecraft players all around the world. At this time, neither Herobrine or Minecraft was very popular, so Herobrine had to be spread by word of mouth and not popularity from the post. After some time the post was created, a streamer named Copeland decided to stream his encounter of this mysterious wide-eyed player. A few days before his stream, Copeland posted a screenshot in chat showing Herobrine in the doorframe, as you can see in the screenshot. On the day of the stream, Copeland streamed for a few hours before finally walking into the room where the encounter would take place. As he walked in, Herobrine was right there in front of him, which scared the crap out of him, so he immediately turned around and ran out of the house as fast as he could. While running away, he turned off the stream and stated that it crashed. Even though this rest of the stream is lost, this is how the clip that many of you have probably seen in the past was born. While this clip is obviously fake for anyone that watches it today, it wouldn't be so obvious for the time since it was still early in the game's runtime and no one has actually seen anything like this before. To keep up the act of Herobrine, Copeland took to the forums after the stream to make a post about it. This is the first post that got a lot of traction about Herobrine since it got 35 pages of responses before it was deleted. Following this, more streamers followed suit, which resulted in Herobrine being as well known as Dream, the popular Minecraft streamer. Okay, not quite, but it might as well be. Herobrine's name spread like wildfire throughout the community, eventually resulting in people tweeting Notch and other Minecraft developers demanding a statement. Because of this, Notch had to tweet out things saying that Herobrine isn't real. In spite of this, most of the Minecraft community still kept on believing in his existence. Notch was so surprised that most people still believed Herobrine existed, he stated that the Herobrine stuff is awesome and kind of scary at the same time. It really shows how little control a creator has over his content. The trend of people asking if Herobrine's existence was true kept going, and resulting in him saying that Herobrine is real and he gains spooky vengeance, haunting power whenever you remind me of him. Only way to stop him is to ignore him. This is the point when Herobrine became a legend to forever be remembered by Minecraft players in this era. But that begs the question, how did he keep getting more popular and keep his status? The first and probably the most important way Herobrine kept his status and why people kept believing him for so long was because of the patch logs of the new update upon starting the Minecraft launcher. If you have ever played Minecraft on the old launcher, then you definitely know what I'm talking about. Removed Herobrine was shown on every single update patch note since 1.6.6, except for one, which is the whole basis of Dream's Unsolved Mystery video. This is how many players first found out about Herobrine, and some only remember him as this weird thing being removed. Another way he kept growing popular and kept the status is because of the YouTube content content surrounding him. There are loads of videos on YouTube about Herobrine that just raised more attention to him. Some were just music videos, which gave Herobrine attention, while others popularized clickbait with this Herobrine trend. When people searched for Herobrine, a lot of clickbait videos popped up, where the video said that you can spawn Herobrine in your world by making a spawner or something around those lines. These videos were either clickbait and didn't show Herobrine at all, used a mod but advertised it as a vanilla method, and more. This started blurring the line of vanilla and mod of Minecraft and made even more people believe because they saw Herobrine himself in the video, so it has to be real, right? This even made some people start hunting for Herobrine by getting some of their friends or even by themselves, creating the spawner on a new world, usually with netherrack, gold, mossy cobblestone, flint and steel, and redstone torches. Upon creating the spawner, the group would start looking around the world for any evidence of Herobrine in their world. I will admit, this was a lot of fun to do, and is the reason why some of my friends know why Herobrine exists. As this became more popular, roleplays varying in quality started being released about Herobrine as well. I watched some of these in the past, and I can admit some were quite entertaining and well made. The point of this though is that these high quality films gave even more attention to Herobrine. It made even more people believe in the legend. This trend continued for years, making Herobrine more and more popular, and it helped him be even more cemented as a Minecraft legend. A lot of you may be asking right now, how did people believe all of these videos? Well, I really don't know the answer. I believe it's probably because the game was still young when it started and there wasn't a lot of content on it, so people didn't know any better at the time. I believe this because one, it makes sense, and two, according to this graph, interest went up over time and then started slowly going down as time went on. With this in mind, it begs the question, how did people stop believing in the myth and realize that he isn't real? Well, I'm going to answer that right now, so make sure you guys stick around. I think people stopped believing in the myth for a few reasons. First, a lot of younger people were playing Minecraft at this time, so people eventually just grew out of it as they grew up. Secondly, even though Herobrine was still filmed at the time, more and more Minecraft content kept coming out, causing people to become more educated on the game and learn that he doesn't actually exist. As people got even more educated, people also started realizing that the random events that keep happening are probably because they updated their game on the world, resulting in errors to happen. That's also the cause of why people say that they know and they have no doubt that Herobrine was in their world. Another reason is, just as Herobrine was originally spread by word of mouth, the same thing became as undoing. People start uncovering that the original streams that made Herobrine a legend were fake, and that Herobrine isn't real because they are all just glitches. Finally, Herobrine's trend started dying out and a new Minecraft launcher came out, resulting in Herobrine not being spread as much, ultimately killing the trend. While many new players don't actually know who Herobrine is, he will always be remembered by players that played in the 2011 to 2015 era. Herobrine was a mythical creature that was heard about by word of mouth, and many people sought to find him. Herobrine kept people up at night and caused many worlds to be deleted because of how scared people actually were. Herobrine helped friendships form and helped many amazing memories to be made. I will always hold the legend of Herobrine in my heart because it made Minecraft truly fun. It was something that was so special and unique to the Minecraft community that helped me and many others fall in love with the game even more. So from the bottom of my heart, thank you, Herobrine. Alright guys, that's the end of the video. If you guys enjoyed it at all, please consider liking and subscribing because I spent a very long time making this video, so I would appreciate it immensely. Also, please consider turning on notifications to get quality videos like this one. Anyway, have a great day and bye bye.